Watch this. Let's watch this
me
again.
to watch the World Cup in Qatar.
Let's
It's
have
not
it.
safe for someone like me to watch the World Cup in Qatar.
It is not safe for someone like her to live a simple life in countries like America, Canada, and France. Yet nobody's talking.
It's not safe.
Look with how much conviction he says this. Look at the face. So basically, what's the punishment for being for homosexuality in Qatar? And then you could compare that. So since 2004, Article 296 of the current penal code stipulates imprisonment between 1 and 3 years for sodomy between men. Okay. Now tell me, in what countries he mentioned? France, Canada, England, and Britain. Tell me what legal persecution you have if you, or what's the imprisonment term or time for those who look like her. I mean, these people talk shit with such confidence that, do you think they do that on purpose? Is he like, well, he doesn't look very smart.
Well, don't judge his intelligence by his looks.
No. By look, I mean this 30-second of exposure I've had, probably 5 seconds of exposure, and no, this guy looks very smart. I don't know, he does. Because he made.
Well, he's not. I think no. I think they're both.
I
think they're both. No. I think they're both talking shit. They're both talking shit.
Okay. No. He's saying it's not safe for him to watch football in Qatar. Yeah. Okay. So
that's not true. It's safe. I don't think that's true. I think gay foreigners have no issue. I think the people who are not safe in Qatar are gay Qataris. For gay foreigners, they are completely safe in Qatar. By the way, I'm not endorsing Qatar's human rights record, because the fact that Qatari people are not safe being gay in Qatar is already problematic. But I think this guy is wrong. I don't know. Maybe he's thinking out of context.
No, he's not. No. Okay. So there was this Filipino gay man who was gang raped by Qatari police. So a society.
When? During the World Cup?
No, just a couple of weeks ago. Let me show you.
Okay, well, during the World Cup, first of all.
No, but it was World Cup related. He was FIFA affiliate or something. Let me show you this. Why is it not loading? But anyway, so I covered this. So that was November 4th, 2022. So a gay man who lived in Qatar has been revealed heroin, blah blah blah. So anyway, so my point is,
well, okay, it's not okay. That is not systemic though for foreigners.
No.
If you want to use examples, I can find examples of hijabi women in the United States also being attacked.
He didn't say it's systemic either. So let me tell you something. So he said, basically, when you create a society where there's so much homophobia, then you're bound to be unsafe. For example, there's actually no punishment for apostasy in Pakistan, but there is this instilled fear of apostates as blasphemers. So it's not safe for any apostates to be in Pakistan. So it's not systemic. You can't be killed by the country's penal code for being an apostate.
Okay, so the Qatari's laws about being gay is specific. It's not applied. It's not meant for foreigners, correct? It's meant for only Qataris. Like, you cannot apply those laws on somebody who's coming to visit Qatar. So on the books, that's the law. So I mean, I agree with you, by the way, in this video that the second guy is
for someone like
an idiot.
Me to watch the World.
The second guy, I don't know how the second guy. Well, this I shouldn't say. I'm gonna try not to call people. I'm gonna say he made an idiotic point rather than saying he's an idiot. Okay, like
he's an idiot.
Okay. I agree that the second guy made an idiotic point, but the first guy, that doesn't make the first guy's comment correct. But the second guy's comment is a lot more idiotic than the first guy, right? I mean, like the idea, hijabi women.
So let me ask you.
Are safe in Iran.
Let me ask you before you go into that. Let me ask you. So you think for this guy, if he goes there, he'll be safe? If people find out around him. If people around him find out that he's a homosexual, he'd be safe.
Yeah, an MP in Qatar, yeah, he's safe. I think he's safe.
Okay. So if he pretends that he's not an MP, it's just he goes there as a normal person.
I think the chances of something happening to him because he's gay in Qatar is very low. It's
Very
obviously not
low.
zero.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, very low, but lower than an ordinary non-homosexual person.
No, of course not. But that's true in the U.S. as well.
No,
Okay,
no.
again-
Okay. So you think he would be in Qatar just as unsafe
No, you're not.
as
No,
homosexual as he would be in America?
No, obviously not. Okay. So yeah, but look at, you're saying something else than what he's saying. Okay. He's
No.
saying he's saying he would not be safe. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's your standard, could something happen to him? Okay. Well, if that's your standard, he could, based on that standard, he could say that about anywhere on the planet, because gay people in general are
But
less
it's more
safe.
in Qatar. It's more
Yes.
in Qatar.
Yes, but that's not what you understand by what he's saying.
That's what I mean.
He's saying-
No, that's what I understand.
That's what you mean. What you're saying might be accurate.
I understand
but
that. No, but I understand. Yeah, no, but see,
Okay.
this is your problem.
You're gaslighting me.
You no. Come on.
You're gaslighting us.
You.
The guy is saying I wouldn't be safe in Qatar.
Yes.
Hold on. No, he's not saying I would be relatively less safe than average people. He's just
come
saying I would.
on.
Hold on. Let me finish a goddamn statement, Harris. He's saying I wouldn't be safe. Like, you're saying, come on. Here's the thing, okay? If I tell you I wouldn't be safe in the United States, you're like, what are you talking about? It's very unlikely for something to happen to you in the United States. And we're like, well, relatively to a white person, I am less safe. I know, like, in the United States. You were like, yeah, but that's not what you said. You just said I wouldn't be safe.
But he said it as a homosexual. But he added that. He added the caveat.
Okay.
You gave a very bad analogy. You gave a bad. Hang on. Okay,
let me just say one phrase. Let me just say one sentence. Okay. When somebody says I wouldn't be safe in Qatar, okay, our understanding is that he's saying that he would likely be in danger. There's a likelihood of him being in danger is high. That's what me not being safe means, because he didn't say relative to others, and that is false. The likelihood of this man being in danger in Qatar is actually very low. That's all I'm saying. But you could go.
Well, I just don't understand why people like you. I really don't understand why you nitpick like this relative to this. Who the hell goes in like this? Hang on a second now. Let me have my spiel. What is he saying here?
I didn't say anything.
Wait.
It's
Listen
not
to
safe
what he said.
for someone like me to watch the World Cup in Qatar.
Now he's saying in an environment where everyone knows what he means by that he's a homosexual. He's effectively saying, this is like, you guys nitpick every single word, and this is actually like manipulating someone's quote. Everyone knows what he's saying. As a gay man, I am not safe in Qatar. And you're like, oh, he didn't say, oh, relative to non-homosexuals. Okay, then you'd be like, relative to locals. He's not going to say any of that. This is a point. This is the point he's making, that as a homosexual, now the person after him, who's definitely an idiot, who's comparing a homosexual in Qatar, albeit he's a foreigner, he's comparing that with a niqabi. That's the whole point. So I don't know why you get so into like why you start nitpicking that. You know what?
It's pretty.
Like,
it's pretty obvious what I'm saying.
No,
it's pretty obvious what I'm saying. If I say as a Middle Eastern, I wouldn't be safe in Japan. Okay. Anybody who listens to this would come up with the interpretation that it's unsafe for Middle Easterns in Japan. They were like, what are you talking about? Japan is a safe place for everybody. I'm like, no. I said as a Middle Easterner, even though I am very, very safe in Japan, relative to a white person in Japan,
stupid analogies.
No. This is a completely
it's
good
absolutely
analogy.
Stupid. I just don't understand why people like you actually really do this. It's not like that, Armin. Not everything is measured like that.
No, this is so easy to understand, Harris. You are the one who's gaslighting us. If somebody comes and says, as a gay person, I'm not safe in Qatar, what they're telling you is that the likelihood of something happening to them in Qatar is high. And we know that's not true. It's not high.
It is high.
It's not high, right? Like for a foreigner who's gay in Qatar, it's very low. It's very low. Even though if it's relatively higher than other people, at an absolute level is very, very low. For a foreigner who's gay in Qatar, something happening to you because you're gay, that chances of that is very low. But anyways, I think people can make their decision.
Yeah. I think that's just silly. I just don't understand why you actually nitpick on silly points like that. Qatar has made specific, very vivid claims or statements about LGBTQ. The FIFA organizer said that, okay, we don't like homosexuality is a crime, you have to respect our laws, blah blah blah, when similar comments are not being made about any other groups of people. So obviously there's more focus on those people. If you were a gay man, let's just talk about it. If you were a gay man, would you feel comfortable going to Qatar for FIFA World Cup? As a foreigner?
Yes.
Well, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, Armin. I mean, this is like me saying, in Turkey, you and I are going to be okay as apostates, but it would still be a bit stupid for us to go there. Yes,
apostates are different.
No, but in Turkey, in Turkey, we probably wouldn't even be noticed. Well, nobody would know about us. Most likely, in Turkey, nobody would know about us.
Yeah. Well, honestly, in Turkey, I have the other reasons why I wouldn't go there. But if I wasn't wanted by the Iranian government, I would, as an apostate, I would go to Turkey, no problem. There are many apostates in Turkey. I have Iranian apostates in Turkey, no issues.
Yeah, but known Iranian apostate, like if we can recognize,
I'm not that. I'm not that.
No. It's not about being famous or not. It's not like, we're gonna go there and people would know. I'm saying if they get if they have a list of something. No.
Yeah. Okay. So I would just say Qatar. If I honestly, even as an apostate, I wouldn't mind going to Qatar if if the Islamic regime wasn't so close to it. Here's the thing, I, as an apostate, as somebody who has burned the Quran, okay, I feel so safe about Qatar that if the Iranian regime falls, okay, so I wouldn't be worried about Iranian agents coming to Qatar doing something to me. I would go to Qatar as somebody who burned the Quran. That's how I feel about Qatar. By the way, most of the live chat agrees with me on this take.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all idiots then.
By the way, I do want to apologize to Pakistani Defense Force. Okay, from now on, if you say something stupid, I would say this is a stupid take. I wouldn't call you I wouldn't say you're an idiot or stupid. I would say this was a stupid take. Okay, same thing with Khadija. Yeah. So when I shouldn't call somebody entirely stupid or idiot when they say something I think is stupid. I should just call that comment stupid. Yeah. So. So if somebody agrees with you as well, not everybody agrees with me. I just want to highlight. I don't want to be one-sided when it comes to when the live chat agrees with me. I want to also make sure that I'm fair when highlighting other people who agree with you. To have your questions answered on the next live stream, become my patron today. You can do so with as little as $1 a month. Link in the description below.